Hi, I'm Miss Clarke, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be joining Estrella Mountain this year as your American Literature and Academic Journalism instructor. I feel in some way that this year was absolutely meant to be. My 12-year-old granddaughter's name happens to be Estrella, and she's dreaming of becoming a veterinarian someday, so I feel like this is just the place for me to be. I've been an educator for 17 years, teaching high school and college level courses in literature, in research, and in creative writing. I was born and lived for most of my life in El Paso, Texas, but my family moved around a lot. So I've also called New Mexico, Colorado, and even Germany my home at different times in my life. I'm a passionate believer in lifelong learning, and I've always especially loved writing. In fact, I wrote my first, admittedly very terrible novel when I was just 13. But I was a social misfit. So when I was a senior in high school, I actually dropped out. And this is something that my students are usually pretty surprised to learn. I went to cosmetology school instead. I opened El Paso's first nail specialty salon and operated it for over 20 years. It was my son Christopher, who also happens to be one of my greatest heroes, who inspired me to go back to school when he was accepted in UCLA's art history program. I earned my master's degree in English and minored in journalism and creative writing. And while I was in college, I even managed to earn a couple of awards and scholarships for my writing. I wrote a short story called Sam's Homecoming, which is going to be published this fall in El Paso Community College's literary magazine, Chrysalis. Besides literature and writing, I'm also passionate about my amazing family and friends, all animals, and the environment. I share my home with 2 dogs and 3 cats. And when I'm not busy doing teaching or writing, I love to do power yoga. I love to take my dogs for nice long walks in the morning when it's nice and cool. And I also like to try out new vegan recipes. I've been a vegan for more than 20 years, and I try to make it a point not to eat or use something that might have come from something that once had a face. But the most important thing to know about me is that I love being in the classroom. I feel that teaching is my calling and my purpose. And I believe with all my soul in the power of the written and spoken word.